Scorpio, I'm going to do a reading for you. This will be for the month of January. Today is the 20th. It is at 5:20 p.m. I'm going to give this a quick shuffle, and then we'll get a general kind of understanding of what the energies are picking up on. And then we'll get some clarifiers if need be. Okay. So, the Magician, straight off the bat. Yeah. So, Scorpio, this is a important readjustment of self. This is really important. This is you using every faculty that you've got in one foul swoop. It is killing like an unforesaid amount of birds with an unforesaid amount of stones. It is literally killing nothing with nothing. It's letting everything live and let live instead of doing all that we just taught. Let's just say we did and don't. It's like one of my favorite things, actually. Yeah, this is Three of Pentacles. And that's not to say that you would lie or something like that. It's to say that sometimes just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should. It means that the wisdom of the past is that it will repeat itself if you are willing to empower such. If we don't have control over free will, then, I guess destiny is not so manifest as we might have originally thought. I think that's interesting. The three. This is, this is the Five of Wands. Sorry, Five of Wands. I thought it was the three because there's three ladies standing there. It was like the shadow. I'm going to still go with that. I don't know why it's like knowing that, never mind. We'll leave that there. You can foreshadow the way you feel like foreshadowing. Okay. So, there's this information that I feel like you're kind of receiving right now about your own ability, Scorpio. And I don't know what that is. It's something very much well-rounded. I will let you know that. Well-rounded. Okay. However, it's also something that requires quite a bit of energy and effort. It's something that would maintain upkeep, maybe. I just am noticing her headband. She's got her hair in the updo. It's upkeep of self. It's upkeep of the projects, all the different jars or pots, pans that you may have your hands in right now. It's learning how to be regal, be elegant through the pain. That saying, no pain, no gain. No pain, no pleasure. It's that same kind of idea of this seems like a time that you're just kind of have to enjoy what you do to the fullest extent of your ability to do so, and let that be enough. Let that be 100% fulfilling for you. That's what I think, Scorpio. Sometimes, when you pick up really hot plates off the oven or out of the oven or off the stove, whatever, you try to be gracious because you're the host with the most, and you've got your gloves on, like your little two mitt glove things, right? And you're like holding this pie, and you're like trying to not spill it, not burn yourself, and also keep a smile on your face at the same time while not tripping over the dog or forgetting the serving spoons, like the pie server. Anyway, the whole point here is that honestly, you don't have to be perfect. That's a lot of stress, Even thinking of three of those couple of items I just listed is quite a bit for one host, even in one moment. And if any of your guests are asking you any questions, or if you've got any other kind of superfluous distractions, like an alarm going off because there's something else in the microwave, it's there's something about just an overwhelm. It's your cup runneth over, Scorpio, but it's also, yes, So this is coming out in the reverse, and this is what I'm telling you. It's your cup runneth over, but it's also a need for you to like realize that you're that busy because you're wildly successful right now, or because you're being a really great host. Like, I know it doesn't feel like it right now because you feel like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to serve everybody who has different, orders in every single corner of your life, different expectations, different needs, wants, desires, satisfactions. It's a lot. You feel like you could be enchanted. It's like I wish I was enchanted. I wish I was a robot. You know, so you do the best that you can. And I know that doesn't always like feel like it, right? But guess what? These are opposite from each other. That's the good news. So even though it doesn't feel like it right now, it doesn't mean you're not being a great host. That fortunate doorway, whatever it is that you're waiting for, that will happen for you. Whatever, review that they wanted from whatever website it was that for your restaurant or for your, you really wanted to come off really well with the PTA, right? This is going to be a success. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're successfully doing just that. It just is not going to feel like it because you've got 3 different things going on simultaneously. You've got 2 hands and 3 things going on. There's those 5 swords. Remember a moment ago when I drew the 5 of wands, I believe it was, in reverse right after this? That's why. There's a 5 of swords right there. It's that much pressure because you're holding this much truth. You got to catch, boom, boom, boom. All 3 of these, like, this is like a Super Mario moment, okay? Remember how you, like, had to catch all the pentacles onto this one sword in Super Mario? And you're at Stonehenge trying to, like, host to the really elite gems and to the really regular customers that always order the same things, and you don't want to, obviously you love them too, so you give them service, and then you give some people that are wanting some service, because that's also a thing. It's not you're not wrong for wanting to serve as many human beings, people as possible. What is wrong with that, Scorpio, is you. What about you? Who's going to serve you? Who's going to take care of you? Because at the end of the day, I think it's probably not as many people as you might think. This is Stonehenge in reverse. It's the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is not to say that you won't be happy. Yeah. Okay. Also, I just put this down. And here's Justice right away. Okay? So please take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm saying that you need to take care of your own happiness. This happiness upright in Stonehenge, that happiness occurs when you enlist all 4 corners, all 4 directions, or maybe some diagonals if you need to. Take some shortcuts. Make some modifications. Start delegating duties. Make sure that you've given yourself the time, the attention, and the effort that you need for you to be rejuvenated, revitalized, and ready for the day. It sucks. I feel for you, Scorpios. Me, myself, I have a lot of Scorpionic energies within my own chart. However, one of the things that I find is that time alone as a Scorpion, Scorpion animals are reclusive in all actuality. They're not actually that social, which doesn't mean that they can't be. It doesn't mean that, like, if there's like Tomb Raider, Lara Croft has breached the wall, like there's, and please don't take that personally, anybody, but I'm just trying to say, like, if Scorpions can rally and get the job done, but at the same time, it doesn't always mean that they want to be. They're not social creatures. Like, they're not a part of a wolf pack. for example. Okay, like that's not their natural state of being. At certain moments, they may be more aggressive in hunting a specific goal. And as heartless as that might sound, it actually has much more to do with being aware of the fact that they've got all the faculties that they need to handle their own life, and that other people need to have that same autonomy. Scorpions don't depend on other entities or species or vessels outside of their own, crustaceous shell. That's like the all that they really need to be fairly copacetic. There we go again. It's kind of what I was saying. This is your shroud of protection. It is a understanding that this woman right here, she appears to have her head in the clouds. However, she's got a ring of duties that are like just circling her at all times, kind of at any given moment, any given area. And in order for her to tap into those superpowers, I guess you would say, those superfluous, I don't know, supernumerary amount of tasks that she's got to achieve. Here on the bottom of the deck is the star. She's got to be poised and ready internally in this position with the sword ready to catch all the rings. So she could be Lord of the Rings or, Sword in the Stone, whatever role she has to transmute this energy into, she can do that effectively. Being able to voice your own opinion about things is really paramount. And when other people are kind of voicing for you, you're not able to obviously add nuance, meaning, or real credence behind anything. So I think, Scorpio, that's probably where I'm going to leave that with you, is the star cards and the Five of Wands. We're going to use the enchanted map. Part of, I also just think that, looking at these specific cards, it says some of your skill sets are going to be developing. And they will be developing in a very specific way that might be kind of uncomfortable at first. There's a learning curve associated with anything new that you do. Movement is right here at the bottom of the deck, and I will go ahead and shuffle these because they're not all facing the same direction right now. However, just be cognizant of that and be gentle with yourself. I'm hearing that song by Jess Glynn. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's a, can be rough to exceed or to have an expectation of self that exceeds what you've done before. And I don't think you should let that stop you. Yeah, here goes. Cleaning house. It's like you got to prioritize some things. If cleaning house is not one of them, but you've also achieved 5 huge goals in a different area. That 5 of wands and the 5 of swords popping up, you got to know your limit. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. These are things that you have to hurry up and make a mistake in order for you to know how to deal with it better the next time. Deal with it better. It's not about outdoing anybody else. It's about outdoing yourself. Yeah, here's gentle gardener. It's not about being gentle. It's about being realistic. Here's the 2. Here's 3. Here's 2. Okay. So it's about getting under the issue with a sword, a stone. I mean, these are the pyramids, right? A sword, a stone, whatever it is that you need to do, and prepare yourself for whatever is about to happen next. So this is a Libra or air sign. and a fire sign. It's mental preparation. Even if you only mentally prepare yourself to protect a fortress, you're now your artillery has now been fully stocked. Your men are now prepped. They've been given their motivational speech pre-war. Your court knows their place. They know when they're supposed to proceed and when they're supposed to fall back. There's a lot of falling back and a lot of proceeding that will not happen unless there's an entire collaboration. Just seeing her clavicle lit up, her throat chakra lit up, okay? There's an illumination of your own happiness that has to happen before you can lead other people. Can't help any. This woman could not help anybody at all if she was just flat on her back, right? Laying flat on her back. Helpless, really. That's all. She couldn't help this woman stand up. How can you help someone stand up when you're laying flat on your back? Right? So that's the purpose. It's to they can try to help you, but the only person that can actually help you or has this deep-seated knowledge and hidden sympathizing of, even if you're faking it until you make it, it's a synthesis of energy between yourselves, all of these different tools and types and textures of life. It's figuring out which one feels the best on the skin that you're in at any given moment. Being a mom, being a dad, being a mom, being a dad, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. So this energy, lovely Queen of Cups energy, is integration also of this being emotional stability. It is the yin and the yang coming together. It's the black and the white. It's the pink and the blue. It's the blue and green earth. A habitable planet. Right. This is Ghostlands. This is not a ghost land. This is a real thing. Bottom of the deck is stuck in the mud. Not so much. I don't think these energies are stuck in the mud anymore, Scorpio. I think this is the time to kind of buckle something, strap in, and pick a lifestyle that works for you, and wherever it is that you don't want to be ghosted, where do you actually want to go? Because that's actually what you're manifesting. You're you know what I'm saying? This is actually a beautiful reading. Kind of sounds like hard work. Uh, good luck to you. Probably better man or woman than I am. Definitely looking forward to doing our read next month. And in the meantime, in between time, take care of yourself, like we've just said.